wasn't particularly a warm night, but somehow the cool sand felt good underneath the feet. I had never really taken time. The sea crashed onto the beach in broken sequences. A brisk wind had started up. Felt good. Chilled to the bone. Damp. Nothing seemed to be coming out. I had to take time. Clouds rushed by. I had never paid attention to them before. It's easier to think of clouds when you can't see them. When you can only perceive a cotton-esque outline in the sky. It was a good night to be lonely. Laid out the blanket. Sat down. Lit a cigarette. Tried to think of 4 or 5 thoughts instead of 50. Wind made the cigarette shimmer. A hard glow. It blew the ashes away before they could even accumulate. Wooden eyes fixed to the fire. Little speck of inferno contrasting with the cool turbulence surrounding me. Everyone should take time. Put things in order. A person accumulates experiences. Joyful times, sad times, futile efforts to extract creative germs of genius or stupidity. Times of treachery observed towards friends. Pains of injustices laced into the backs of brothers and sisters. It develops relationships with other people. But most important, his relationship with himself takes precedence. It never was really hard to interact with people. All kinds. I never cared if some bonds lasted or not. Others I cared about. And if they broke, well, they broke. And it was time to start new ones. God, that wind feels good. Really good. Somehow things had started to take form. We shared the beach with Noah, the silent lightning coursing the blue sky. I wondered how many other beaches would not be shared tonight. I moved my feet a little, because I wanted the coolness of the sand to make love to the tingling sleep in my ankles. Didn't want to give them a chance to become warm, tease them, separate, touch. I wanted sensations, an orgasm below the knees. Walked over to the water. Felt good. Washed away the grains. Felt pure. There must be a reason for being here now. All of the old questions charged through my head. I never cared to answer them before. The delusions and deceptions are stripped away tonight by the wind. Thoughts wander back and forth from fantasy to reality, as if the two are never really one. What do you believe in? Does it make sense? Should it? How many others believe what you believe in? Is that a global unity? Millions of humans thinking as you do, or similar to you? Or are you the only one who thinks as you do? Questions. Later, a glow appeared softly in the sky. Most of the clouds had blown away by now, but there were stragglers near the light. It was like something anointing the day. A ridge of smoky moisture covering where the sun was to break through the night. Close to the edge of the beach, there were 3 or 4 clouds suspended above the green water. And I stared. And the glow became a ray, ever so slight. The sky had now gone from black to light blue. Stars faded out one by one. But the moon was still with us, ready to greet its companion. There was a bond between those two. Old friends that had stayed around to see each other one more time. The moon in its full bloom glory, sun at birth. Above the ridge, blackened clouds had now become gray, and now were beginning to be touched by a golden haze at the top. Stubborn stars. You will stay around to the very end, won't you? The onlookers, the chaperones. Burn toward other worlds, your feeble light providing nothing but quiet beauty. A little speck in back of the clouds burns through. The sky is bursting with blues, oranges, pinks. Silent fireworks announcing birth. Clouds hanging by the beach now become covered with gold, black at the very center, surrounded by mauve and ivory, and finally gold. Even the sea had stopped its thunder to behold the light bath, constantly in flux, splashing warmth on its torso. The tide had long since departed. The sea had done its chore for the night, washing weed and wood to the beach, which sizzled as the water bubbled and departed. Thoughts were now taking shape. There was a feeling in the sky. It was almost like a love, a unity among the universe. A unity among the universe. The last star faded out. Stubborn bastard. The moon faded too, overtaken by the brilliance of the sun. Again walked to the sea, shook feet in the water as if to say, "Can I be a part of this?" Rejoined the sea, rejoice in man's sailing origin. And the sea said, "Yes." Kicked a wave to the knees and bowed out, picking up momentum as it departed. To leave that scene was painful. It was. The birds were now doing little dances between the clouds. The yellow halo had now gone from them, and the sun was now shining in total brilliance, tempting you to look directly into its core. This blazing muse, seducing your vision with the promise of void, to see no other sunrise.